Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing this morning? I do really hope that all of you are doing well. And obviously, as you can see, yes, starting a little bit later than usual. It's all thanks to Maryland's monthly being this morning. And of course, Baltimore Odyssey has to take their sweet time relaying it. So, yeah, but obviously, as you can see, this is the aftermath of Winter Storm Fern. So, yeah, this is the aftermath of it. So we still got probably about 6 inches of the ground. I think 2 inches have melted off, but we still have a good decent amount of snow on the ground. So nice. So this bedroom's going to be extra bright today, thanks to the sun and the snow. So sun is beating onto the snow. But anyhow, yeah. So finally, I got Maryland's test out of the way. It took them long enough. At least Baltimore Odyssey at least likes to take forever. So wonderful. Now, I need to clear up and see if the video made it up yet, because I know the phone is still processing it. Doesn't really take that long to upload an RMT. Yep, it is up. It is up. Yay. Let me see if comments are available or if they. Oh, nope, they are available. Alright, cool. I guess note to self for next RMT that I get is probably the March monthly. Note to self, don't use every station you can get, because you won't be able to hear them all. So, I guess that's what I have to do. So, I'm gonna get these stations, get these back. Let's see where I had this. This is on WWDC. I at least caught their relay. And then let's see, I had this on. Let's see what I had this on. This I had. They didn't relay, so who cares? 106.9 I had on in there. So put this back on. So we'll put that on. Let's see, who else did I have on? I think I had WFRE over here on. Yeah, so WFRE is on, and I think I had WGMS over here, which I missed their relay thanks to them being.
Here's how much you're.
There we go. We're back now. But anyway, Evan's on, so good morning to you. So anyway, we're about to set up for the RWT. Now, after the monthly, I need to focus on the RWT now. So this thing should go with LWX's monthly, or weekly, I should say. Not monthly anymore, it's weekly. Next, I'll be getting the. I do need to unplug the desk lamp so that we don't have any of that stupid interference in the way. Yeah. There we go. That's better. So, anyway, I think that's it. But anyway, so good morning, Johnny. So anyway, it's 10:38. So, soon enough, obviously, I'm going to unplug that clock, plug the 400 in there, have it sit over there for LWX's weekly, and then we'll have CTP's weekly going over here. Hopefully, everything goes well and no stupid interference coming in this week. Excuse me, 12 degrees for you. Oh, I forgot. You like to. I forgot. Excuse me, you like to say your numbers, so I guess I have to give you my numbers, don't I? Let's see what we got here. It is 11 degrees, or 14 degrees for me, excuse me. It's 14 degrees for me, high of 18, low of 8. There's 6 today. Actually, let's see what this thing says. 6, 5, 3, 2. I'm actually going to go down to 1 today, not 6. But anyway, so there you go. But anyway, obviously, as you can see, we still have snow on the ground from Winter Storm Fern, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, hit down to 4 degrees this morning, so you're only hitting 17. Nice. That is pretty chilly. I went into the single digits as well, somewhere around 4 most likely as well. So the sky looks kind of cloudy-ish, but the ground obviously is going to be snow. So anyway, yeah, my Maryland monthly uploaded. So yeah, my Maryland monthly did upload. I guess note to self: next time, don't use every station you can get, because not everybody's going to relay at the same time. So I guess for the March monthly, excuse me, I guess for the March monthly, I'm gonna probably use WWEG, WFRE, WGMS, and I think that's it, because, yeah. And then I'll probably do WIYY, do their relay, WIAD, do their relay, and then do WLAF and WWMX for their relays. But anyway, temperature at 8 a.m. today went it was minus 10 degrees with a wind chill over minus 30. Or yeah, wow, that's cold. But anyway, schools are on a 2-hour delay for your area this morning. Same here. So yep, schools went in 2 hours later than normal for me as well. Of course, my college, I check in with them just to see. I was curious to know what they would do. Yeah, they had classes all these days. Even though the storm came in, and again, yeah, they weren't happy when a lot of people didn't show up. So, yeah, that's their loss. But anyway, birthday is February 3rd, which is a Tuesday. Nice. But anyway, since your mama works on Tuesday, I'm going to celebrate your 18th birthday Saturday. Nice with friends and family members. That's cool. Happy early birthday. I hope you have a good day. This will be your first RWT with your new Debra 120. Nice. So yeah, there you have it. But anyway, so school for you is completely canceled. Nice. That's cool. There may be delays tomorrow and Friday. That's true. There may be delays tomorrow and Friday. Let me see what else I can do for the Maryland Monthly. Wow, I didn't know the big GTY is on 107.9. That's cool. I didn't even know they were on 107.5 too. Anyway, let's see here. Could have done with WYPR, but I didn't really want to do that one. GMS, obviously, I did. Except I missed their relay today, so oh well. Maybe I'll try again in March. I even know when WBJC relays the monthly. That's not them. Okay. Because yeah, I don't get mar. For some reason, you don't get FRE very well, but whatever. But you do get the 100.1 WFVY up in Lebanon, which is pretty good. So I'll give you credit for that. But anyway, oh, I actually need to put the preset on it. Whoop. There we go. But anyway, so we'll set up for the RWT in a bit. So you may sign on. So good morning to you. So I'll try out the Maryland Monthly again in March. I think all I'm gonna do is WGMS, I might only do WGMS, WWEG, WAFY, WFRE, for that cluster, because that's really the only people that go for that. So try to do WDLD too, but it really didn't work. So yeah, I have no place else to get WDLD. So, and I probably will not be doing the DC monthly because that was hard too, having to listen for them. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't even get in the window. Yeah, nope. I can kind of pull it in somewhere, but so it's really the only station I can pull it off of. So yeah, anyway, so that's really the only place I can pull it off of. So I may not be using them in March.
Back. Big not seen here. You know what?
Anyway, yeah, we'll put you back on 1 to 3.3 because that's where you belong anyway. Um, oh my god. Alright, what's going on here? What are we, like, what are we on top of? I see the 120 Easy's DSP's cord, which I will plug in a little bit. But anyway, yesterday you caught WFDD RWT. That's cool. Nice. So, you have a cold weather advisory in effect until 10 a.m. tomorrow. Nice. I have my same here. They extended mine too, so you can also try to get the WXO40 RWT today. Oh, nice. Good luck trying to get it. So you currently got only your recom just to go off the RWT. Nice. That's cool. Nice. So we'll see when LWX does it this week. We'll see when. We'll see when. Anyway, good morning to you. Hopefully BOX and GYX hopefully tested a reasonable time this week. We'll see what happens here. But anyway, I'm just about to get set up for the CTP RWT, and then we have the LWX RWT, and I don't think I'm getting PHI because obviously we all know 97's signal is bad, at least for me right now. So let's see what the heck. What is all this? Hold up. So anyway, but anyway, let's see here. Anyway, I still believe you can do this every Wednesday without someone, let's see, interfering with you during the RWT time. Oh well, I'm sure that'll happen at some point. If it doesn't happen now, I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Because again, nobody likes this hobby in here. Nobody likes this hobby besides me. So if they're able to think of a way or find a way to crash it, they will. So I pretty much have to be careful in what I do. So on this date in 2014, an unusual winter storm struck the southern U.S. and brought snow and ice to them. Atlanta and Birmingham had major issues with roads clogged with traffic that day. That's nuts. Um, but anyhow, there you go. But anyway, luckily our roads are fine now after the winter storm and stuff like that. So thank goodness for that. So you have to request to not have things placed during RWT time. So same here, same here, same here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So with about 80% success for now. Okay, sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, so now I'm going to have you.
The 8 to 14-day outlook from Wednesday, February 4th to Tuesday, February 10th calls for below normal temperatures and below normal precipitation.
So I'm going to have you there. Let's see, where are you this week?
Range from the low 30s over the Allegheny Mountains to the upper 30s across the lower Susquehanna Valley.
Obviously, I'm not going to blind myself anymore this year because I need to get prepared for LWX RWT as well. I was watching coverage of that storm that day. School children were either stuck on buses or spent the night at school in Atlanta and Birmingham. 128:14. That's nuts. So yeah, it's good that you remember that, Johnny, because I would not have. So, and I'm sure people are suspect hiding something that I see. I do late morning on Wednesdays. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, they think I'm hiding something, which is why again I'm not allowed to buy things either. I think I've mentioned this a week ago. I'm not allowed to buy stuff either. So, because again, everybody thinks I buy illegal stuff for whatever reason. But anyway, um, enough of that. Bexer, Cal TWX, EAS, how are you doing on this fine Wednesday? You're good. Let's see here.
Cloudy
Oh,
3,
you're a little bit loud.
cloudy 8. Scranton sunny 10. Now some conditions to the south. Washington, D.C.
You're good. And then
Baltimore mostly sunny.
you're good.
Once again,
You're good.
it was 13
You're good.
sunny skies. And in York, it was 14
And you're good.
sunny.
You're good. All right. Thank you. You're good. So
The lower Susquehanna.
you're good. So that's good. Okay. Let's see here.
For the following
You're good.
more magnitude remote.
You're good. Okay. So all I need is a 519 check. Let's see what we got here.
Credit karma
Oh yeah. It's over here.
for today and tonight. Please listen to NOAA Weather Radio or go to weather.com.
There we go. There we are. Okay. Um. So let's see. When I was more limited, I wasn't even able to own a weather radio and a police scanner. That's nuts. So, so my initiations have been less for now, and that's cool. So, you got two version 2 WR 100s, and I can't wait to see their statements. That's cool. I wish I was able to get something with a statement light on it. This is a version 3 100, so although it says monitor down here, this thing has the advisory light. Same thing with the 300. This is a version 8, so I'd like to see if I can maybe get something that has a statement light instead of advisory, but I don't think that's going to happen because those things are rare. 300s, 100s, and all them, those are rare now to find. So, and even if they are on eBay, either somebody snags it really quickly before anybody else can look at it, or the seller lists it at a ridiculous price. So, that's really the only reason why that I can't really get anything like that. And plus, I'm not allowed to buy anything, even if they were at a nice price. So, same storm that brought chaos to the south on 128-14 actually hit my area later that night. I got 0.5 inches of snow that night, but roads weren't treated, so it became icy, and I had 2-hour delay on 129-14. Oh wow! Can't tell you what happened in my area, but I probably got a little bit of snow and ice and stuff like that. So your tablet said that it was at 13%, but when I plugged it in, it went to 21%. That is really strange. But anyway, I also helped that I have 2 weather radios from your grandparents when they passed. Oh, nice. And from then, I eventually got into the Wednesday RWT habit. Nice. I'm going to put this on Weather Nation because I meant to do that, but I never did it because of the RMT this morning from Maryland. So I got the I got the Maryland monthly this month. I'll probably catch it again next month when it's at 10 a.m. So that way I can have stations going. But note to self: WPOC does not relay it right away. So I'll probably have this thing go on WAFY in March. I'll probably attempt WDLD again. We'll see what happens. But I'll have WFRE go. WRYS never relayed. No surprise there because they hardly relay, so there's no WRYS to worry about. I don't think I'm going to have the DC area this time, so I'll have WWEG on. I'll have WFRE on over there. I'll have maybe WGMS on over there. So maybe I might try the same path again, but chances are I might not be getting stuff. So yeah, since RMTs are super quick. Yeah, RMTs are super quick. Um, so unfortunately, yeah. So and I think next week, actually, I think next week I might be able to get the Virginia test since they test at 12:45 a.m. next month. Let me double check and see what Wes says, and then I need to hurry up and get the 2 radios up and running for the LWX portion of the RWT. Let's see, EAS tests. Let's see here. I think Virginia goes next month, next week. I think at 12:45 a.m. So, yep, we completed it. Let's see if I can go next month. Here's February. Let's see here. Let's see. Maybe if I catch Some nighttime monthlies, maybe, but I don't know. No, I don't think Virginia goes next week. Actually, I don't think. Yeah, the Virginia does not go next week. Um, Let me see when they do go. Let's see here. Not next week, but maybe the week after. I think Virginia goes. Yeah, Virginia goes. Okay, now their second week of the month. So now it's February 10th at 12:45 a.m. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's. I see. And I think Pennsylvania. Let's see. New Jersey. Do they do that or do they not? Because the 19th is my state's test. 12:50 a.m. is New Jersey, and then 4:15 a.m. is Pennsylvania. Okay. So Philadelphia cluster is going to be relaying two tests on the 19th. So nice. But anyway, yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll catch a test or two. I don't know what, but we'll see. Anyway, now I need to go ahead and get ready for the monthly because it is 10:54. So let's see here. I also didn't care for the let's see, the Donna and Tom voice compared to Paul too. I like those voices. I did like those voices. You're not doing that stream no more. Everything just decided to didn't want to work. Oh. Um well, what does that mean? Oh yeah, weekly. Yeah. See what I mean? Now the monthly's gotten me mixed up. Thanks, Marilyn. Now the monthly's gotten me mixed up. That's the only thing I hate about having monthlies on Wednesday. That's the only thing I hate about having monthlies on Wednesday. I get monthly and weekly mixed up now, and then I cannot think about what I'm about to catch. Um, so we'll take the retired 400 out of service, or in service, I should say. All right, retired 400, come here, because you're going to be in service for the RWT. Okay, let's see here. All right, here we go. All right, here we are. Okay, let's see what we got here this week. There we go. Okay. What is this? Thank you. Okay, let's see here. We'll set this to 1056. Have that go for right now, and we'll just test out the reception just to see how it is.
For the cold weather advisory.
Yep, we're good there. Okay. And now I need the DSP 120. Excuse me. And the DSP 120 will be over here like usual. Okay, do not forget, y'all. Do not let me forget that I had to unplug the candle just so that way I can get the DSP in service. So do not let me forget that when I go to end the stream, please don't let me forget that I had to unplug the candle for the DSP to come into service. Because, like I said, I've had multiple times I've attempted to turn the candle on and I forgot to plug it in and I thought it broke. So don't let me forget that I did that. Okay, I'm gonna set you to 1057. All right, cool.
Outdoor animals have a warm, dry food, and frozen water. Make frequent checks on older families.
All right, that's cool. All right, so we're all set for the RWT now for LWX at least. So we will definitely see when they test. Who knows?
Weather service. For the following.
Maybe it'll be LWX first, or maybe it'll be CTP first. Anyway, so he wish he was working, so... Oh, no caps lock. Who did that? WXF40 didn't work? Oh, that's a shame. So you're home alone right now. Okay, your sister's dad's at work, your sister's at school. Nice. And your mom's at the gym. Well, guess what that means, Johnny? You're able to have the siren on for the RWT for once. So... Anyway... But let's see here. So I don't even bother setting the time. Oh, I like to set the time. So you remember that I saw Running Snow MD319 had AM FM, but you didn't buy it because it has flaws. Oh, yeah, mine's good actually. Mine's pretty good. So anyway, here we go. So yeah, that's mine. Yeah, I know what flaws you're talking about. They for some reason Running Snow was able to let you turn off the high priority stuff. So but anyway, so you did hear I am, but that's probably my RWX app doing something. So should you use my 100 for the RWT? Or the 300 this time? For the CTP's RWT. That's a good question. I'll let you choose that, but I say maybe 100. So here's what mind your region. Oh, that's true. Mom seems to be the most supportive of your EAS hobby. That's cool. Well, still, since your sister's not home, you're able to actually let the siren go this time. All right, I'm gonna turn this off actually, so we don't get any interference. Because I'm actually going to see this maybe LWX will test in the meantime. Maybe we'll get.
Cross the north and west.
Can I pull in KEC this week? Probably not. Okay, that's typical of what happened. All right, come on. All right, get off interference. Come on. Television's off now. I turned it off for this purpose. I think I do hear KEC. You hear that stupid interference? Yeah, interference is horrible. Yep. That's WXM 73. Stupid interference, exactly. I hate this interference, but it's all I have. Now it just sounds like a thunderbolt, at least somewhat. It kind of sounds like a thunderbolt, to be honest with you. Yeah, it sounds like a thunderbolt now. I'm gonna try to turn this on and turn this back off, see if it'll work. Television is what causes the interference, so I tried turning it off and turning it back on. We'll see if it works. Just waiting for KHP 36 and WXM 42. I am waiting for 42 to go and WXM 73 to go. So, technically, just like me, you're waiting for LWX, just like me. Your cat is sitting on your lap, and my dog is right next to me. That's cool. Oh, day one outlook. Okay, good. Nothing. So. But anyway. There, that fixed it. I'm curious to know. Since this thing gets WXM 73 up here, am I able to use my ER40? Maybe that'll get 83. But if not, then that's pretty much typical because that's pretty much is typical. Yep, nope. Didn't think so. I didn't think that was going to happen. So, nah. Like I said, even though KEC serves my county, great. Thanks, Warm. I really do appreciate you playing that song. Anyway. So, yeah, let's see here. So, Every time stop petting my cat, he looks at me like, "Why'd you stop petting me?" Nice. So controversial thought: why doesn't Disney Plus let you stream your local ABC station? Yeah, that's my complaint of the day. Oh, nice. Yeah, so my parents somehow got Peacock, and I never knew about it. So maybe I'll go and test it out. But the unfortunate thing is, I still cannot stream local stuff like WGAL, not and anything like that. Not even CBS 21. So I don't think Peacock's gonna stay much longer. I think they're gonna let it expire so that way I don't get normal television for once. But anyway, storage limits suck. Oh yeah, they do. I hate that. And that means now you have to delete the big apps and reinstall them because that'll do it. That will work. So, yeah, that'll work at least. That'll work. So, okay, is going. So, not Teddy Swims Lose Control song again. Yeah, not that one again. Great. Thanks, Warm. I appreciate it. You want to get another 100 V3 to put on a WWG 52. Nice. Well, I'm not going to forget about them this week because if it appears that CTP is going to go again, then um, I will do it. Um, I'll put 52 on here because I forgot 52 last week, so oopsie. So if it appears that CTP is going to go first yet again this week, then I'll put the 310 on 52. Boston's late. Oh, wonderful. And it was Wilmington, Ohio was right on time instead of being 15 to 20 minutes late. Well, that's cool. So you're listening to the NWR streams that catch RWTs. That's cool. I hope you can pull in WXK97 like last week, so I don't need to record the very staticky stream. Makes sense. But yeah, I cannot pull in 97 at all, unfortunately. So 1 degree out right now, by the way. For you, it's 14 degrees for me. It is 14 degrees for me. So let's see. Radio Frenzy. I just got the notification for the Maryland Monthly 224 to 229. So congratulations. So yeah, I got the Maryland Monthly as well. So I'll try for March. 15 for you. Nice. Hi, Dolphin, by the way. So I will try the March monthly and see what it is because next Maryland monthly is February is at 2 a.m. I'm not waking up at 2 a.m. for a monthly. Same with Pennsylvania. They test at like 4:15 in the morning next month. I'm not waking up that early to get monthly. So 16 degrees for you. Nice. Temperature 321 is not going to go off, I bet. Oh, wonderful. Hopefully they don't fail the test. Is 11:06 though. So we'll see what happens with the RWT. Will 40 do it? Well, obviously 40 is going to do it, but who's going to do it first? Is it LWX or will it be CTP? We'll see who does it first this week. So, as OKX sent out the RWT on time, 106.7 WLTWFM was playing K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh wow, interesting. Okay then. WR321 is trash. I dislike them. Yeah, makes sense. But anyhow, yeah, I don't know. Interesting, WLTW. That's very interesting. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to try my best to get much more of the Maryland monthlies. I'm trying to get Maryland, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, DC, Virginia, and West Virginia is basically predictable. I have no idea when they test. They test like throughout a week, so we'll see. But I can pretty much get at least 4 tests. I can get Pennsylvania, Maryland, DC, Jersey, Virginia. So those are the tests I can pretty much get. West Virginia's again hard to pretty predictable. But anyway, it is 11:08, 11:07. Excuse me, about to be 11:08. So we are about to do that. Does anyone think KHB 47 is OKX most mysterious station? Maybe. Anyway, you're watching the Golden. Let's see, you're watching the Golden Girls. Nice. Your sister got me into that show. Oh, nice. But anyway, My favorite radio, Sanji and CO 100. So you listen to FM at night, not during test hours. Okay. So going to go set up for CTP's RWT. Yep, that's true. It is 11:08. So you're waiting for Raleigh's RWT. That's cool. Although contemporary stations like Light FM have been playing throwback pop songs from the 90s and 2000s, the past basically part of what AC is. But anyway, let's see what we got here. 11:08. Which is the iPad say 11:08. So, ooh, actually 11:09. So let's actually go ahead and get set up for the RWT now. Here we go.
20 miles an hour.
CTP's first.
Tonight, mostly cloudy through 10 p.m., then becoming partly cloudy. Lows around 1 above.
Okay, that's kind of a little loud.
Winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday, mostly sunny.
All right.
Highs around 18. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Lows around 2 below. Cool. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Lows around 0. Here is the latest National Weather Service forecast for Bedford.
All right, here we go. We're about to get the RWT.
Forecast for Schuylkill County, including the city of Pottsville.
Something is loud. I think it's Sanjian.
Between 10 a.m. and noon, then becoming mostly cloudy.
Whatever. You know what? Whatever.
West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy through 10 p.m., then becoming partly cloudy.
All right, here we go. Gonna test now.
West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour. Thursday, mostly sunny. Flurries after 8 a.m. Highs around 17. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour. Thursday night, cold. This is the National Weather Service Office in State College, Pennsylvania. The tones you just heard were a test of the specific area message encoding and tone alert systems. During dangerous weather events, no weather radio receivers can be activated by these systems. A message with information about a watch or warning would follow. Tests of these systems are normally conducted by the National Weather Service between 11 a.m. and noon each Wednesday. If there is a threat of severe weather, the test may be postponed until the next good weather day. Repeating, this was a test of the specific area message encoding and tone alert systems. Here is the latest National Weather Service forecast for Gary, Cumberland, Mifflin, and Lebanon counties, including the city of Harrisburg. West of today, partly cloudy between 10 a.m. and noon, then becoming mostly cloudy. Highs around 17. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy through midnight, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows around to above. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday, mostly sunny.
Cool. So that was CTP's RWT. Now we have LWX to wait for. So that was that. So now we have LWX to wait for, which I don't know when. So 162525, that was a WWG 52, Three Springs, Huntington. So this is a
Northeast wind at 5 miles an hour.
that's 42. So that hopefully will activate. So 400 is going to activate. It's not quite afternoon yet, but you're waiting for BOX and GYX. That's cool. So you recorded it, but with your permission, may I post it? Yeah, yes. Thank you very much for asking. So, pardon me. So, thank you very much for asking. So you got yours. Nice. That's cool. So, anyway, let's see if let's see if LWX will be a little late. Let's see how long it will take until LWX sends out the test. So, but anyway, PHI should be testing within the next 25 minutes. We'll see. Yeah, WNG 575 is 162525. But anyway, anyway, I know they should get YouTube TV or Hub TV. That's what my grandmother always says to them, YouTube TV, because you can watch Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. That's what they. That's what my grandmother's been saying to my family, and yet they like, oh, that's BS. I'm not paying $82 for YouTube TV, so they'll probably just let Peacock cancel out, and then we just won't have anything. We only did that for the Ravens game against the Steelers, so which honestly I think it was a waste of money now that we had to see him just to see him lose, but whatever. LWX is going to be late. I know that. Shit by in straight. Wow. Okay. We'll see if you're right then. It is almost 11:15, so I'll put that backlight back down since evidently the DSP 400 serves it right. Let's see here. Let's turn this down. I know y'all can't see, but I'm gonna turn this down. Like this activate on this level. I don't think that activates. I don't think that makes it to, the backlight. I think the old 400 does not make the backlight automatically turn up to the full max when an alert is issued. I think you saw that when CTP's RWT came in. So 12 degrees for you, wind chill is 0. Same here, but 14 degrees for me. So Hulu TV Live and Sling TV are more affordable. Well, they still aren't going to do anything about it. We're still going to use crappy Raku like we have been for the past couple of years. So anyway, you can't Raleigh's RWT. That's cool. I hope one day when I get my place, I don't think I'm going to care as much if I have to pay like $140, $200 for cable, because I'm going to make sure I got normal television. That's for sure. I'm going to make sure that I get normal television so that way I can watch the Weather Channel. I'm able to watch Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, local news, and the Food Network, HGTV, whatever the heck I feel like watching, sports games, whatever it is I feel like watching. You get nothing with paperclip. I've never even heard of anything like that called paperclip before. But anyway, yeah. So we'll see when LWX goes. Not sure when, but we'll see when they do it. But this is a 300, so hopefully the 300 will activate perfectly for the RWT. And we'll see what happens with LWX when they go and test. So the replay is obviously on. So anyway, you don't like those game shows. Oh, okay. Nice. Let's see. You want to get cable with an HDMI recorder so you can. There you go. You can catch Comcast alerts. There you go. I used to be able to get Comcast alerts, but evidently I don't anymore because, again, we got rid of cable and we had Xfinity for a while, and then of course that had to be getting expensive. So now the cheapest thing my family evidently could find was Roku, which honestly was a waste of money because all it does is kick me out of things and stuff like that, and pretends that it needs Wi-Fi even though it's just a goddamn television. But anyway, my new family haven't finished yet. Yeah, I'll show that whenever I'm home alone next. Next time I'm home alone, I'll show that. So anyway, the Radio Shack's tuner died. Mine didn't. And I just got. Oh wow! What the? Whoa! SPC York PA 1983Z. Whoa! He uploaded for what? Wow! I'm surprised, honestly. That's good for him. Wow! It's been a while since he's uploaded anything. Wow! Nice. I know. Come on, LWX. Literally, it is 11:17, and we're still waiting for them. So don't waste my time. Yeah, well, tell that to LWX, not 36 and 42, because 36 and 42 is waiting for LWX to send out the test. That's what it is. So you need to tell that to LWX, not 36 and 42. 36 and 42 are waiting for LWX to send out the test so that they can get it out. So if you see viewers about your parents got rid of DirecTV and they only have streaming services, unfortunately. I can't really watch regular to only really YouTube and Netflix. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I wish I could watch regular TV. Hopefully one day if I ever get my own place, I really do hope that I'm able to see some regular TV. Kind of like what my grandparents have. My grandparents are able to watch local news, game shows, Food Network, anything like that. And I'm sure they probably have the weather. I mean, I've never tried it, but I'm sure they have the Weather Channel somewhere on that TV guide. But they're at least able to watch local news and normal television and stuff. They don't very much unless the news is on or unless their favorite TV shows are on. But anyway, that's basically what my grandparents do. So at least I get some normal TV when I go and visit my grandparents. Um, so anyhow, all right, come on, LWX, just test already, would you please? That would be great. So Channel 4 standby. Yep, I'm waiting for Channel 4 to relay the test. You hate modern TVs, they are so ugly. So you want to watch regular TV as well and get the alerts. I'm gonna see, you're gonna get an older TV and do that. Nice. Good luck with that. That's cool. So your Radio Shack 12262 tuner has not died yet. It's because of reception. Oh, okay. So your laptop's dying, get it onto a charger. So, um, anyway. Oh, if LWX cancels it like PHI does for a random reason, I don't understand why. Wow. So, if LWX does not test soon, somebody's gonna have to call up LWX and ask, "Are you testing today?" Because we really need to know. Because I've got 42 on there, and I also have 73 on there. So, since I can't get KEC 83, so you're right at 12 degrees, but the wind chill is went to -2. Wow. I don't know why, but my first alert WX67 never activated. That's weird, including RWT. I think it's decoder issues. We'll see. I don't know. It could be that. I'm not quite sure, but it could be that. That is true. It could. Not quite sure what's happening, but it could. So, Gray testing. Good job. Good job, Gray. Good job. So, good job, Gray. So, I'm pretty sure that's WNG575. So, WNG575 is testing. So, good for you, Gray. Unless if there's on another one. But anyway, uh, as I'm waiting continuously for LWX to send out a test. I don't know when, but they should be doing it soon. They better. Um, so anyway, we'll see what happens, and then yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens because I'm still waiting for the SPC issues the day one fire weather outlook, which is nothing, so that's good. Probably 11:25. Well, Washington County WX says 11:25 is when LWX will go. So for 11:25 or 11:30, they usually get it if they don't. So anyway, this is pretty much just like at my grandparents' house when I have to wait for them to test. So when is the next WFO test? I'm waiting for LWX, but I don't know. Good question. You took your first quiz for your. Damn, dude. You already have a quiz and you're only like a week into the semester? Damn, people. Anyway, I took your first quiz for your motion graphics class. Nice. 4.5 out of 5 points, meaning I got 90%. That's good. Which is an A minus, but that's good. So good for you, Johnny. That's awesome. Waiting for BOX. Okay. For me, waiting for LWX. I don't know when LWX will go. Hey, LWX is here. Is your candy? Is your favorite candy Reese's Pieces by any chance? Look what we got here. We got Reese's Pieces. Do you like Reese's Pieces, LWX? But anyway, we'll see. So, gonna try and get WNG641. That's cool. So, if not 11:25, it's 11:30 or 11:45. There's no way. I don't know if I'm able to wait that long for a test. I'm at 67% right now, so I mean, I do have plenty of battery. I could wait, but so play the color game. But that'll be coming soon. That'll be coming soon. I gotta eat some of the other candies first, so that'll be coming soon. I don't know, sometime in either February or March. I hate to say, but yeah, it'll be either February or March. I'll get around to it, and we'll do the color game. So anyway, I know 67. Kill me, bro. Exactly. I don't take requests. Who is doing that? You're going to catch Greenville Spartanburgs RWT. That's cool. But anyway, the quiz is on Genvas. Okay, and it has unlimited attempts. Oh, okay, so that's cool. So it's a take-home quiz, so I can take it as, let's see, many times as I needed for tomorrow. Okay, that's cool. Until tomorrow when it's due. Nice, that's cool. So, um, anyway, like I said, the color game should hopefully be coming out in February, or March, depending on when I get to the M&Ms. But I will do that in the near future. So that'll be coming, but just not yet. So, but anyway, Washington. Oh yeah, he only did that because I picked up the Reese's Pieces. But yeah, once I get to the M&Ms, I will do that eventually. So the YouTube TV account would be tied with your YouTube channel. I don't. Could be. I think so. I think so. 2025 was a stupid year. Yeah, for that 67 thing, yeah, it was. For that part, I'm glad it's gone. But 2025 and like in my channel's history, it's actually really good because I actually got a pretty good amount of alerts this year or last year. So we'll see what I do. What did I start with EAS wise this year? I think I was at like 6-0 something for because we started off obviously the year with the snow squall warnings and stuff like that. So I have no idea what EAS number I'm at. I think I'm at 6-0 something when I started this year. So I need to take note of what I started with this year so that way at the end of the year I take note of where I am then at the end of the year. Anyway, YouTube me to tie with your YouTube channel. Yeah, I think so. So you took the quiz at least 20 times until I got a decent score on it. Okay, nice. So so you don't even know about the color game. It was peak. But anyway, Jonathan does know the color game. He does know the color game. Actually, he's played it before. He doesn't. He's played it before. So 5 minutes until GSP's RWT. There you go, and PHI. But I don't get anything from PHI. Dumb Italian brain rot was stupid as well. It was. Yeah, that's true. That is dumb. So LWX might cancel because of the cold weather. Because I don't know. Well, honestly, cold weather should not be an excuse of canceling a test. That that is, they're basically, if they decide to do that, then they're basically doing what PHI would do. So imagine PHI cancels because of the cold weather. That might be what LWX may do. Holy cow! Come on, LWX, just do a test, would ya? Holy cow! They cancel for anything. Yeah, that's so. BOX will cancel, but who knows? So good old GSP, exactly. Good old GSP. But hopefully LWX does do a test because I really would like to see a test. It'd be very nice that don't have to wait for them. And basically, I set these things up for no reason. So that's wonderful. It's always wonderful, and I have that turned down to see if this. I don't think that 400 is going to turn up the backlight automatically to full brightness is when it gets to alert compared to what DSP does. DSP does that as soon as the alert comes in, the backlight's up here. So yeah, we'll see we'll see what I don't think that 400 does that though. So getting all your radios ready, that's cool. So if LWX wastes my time and cancels the RWT, oh literally. Yeah, if literally OPHI is testing. Oh wow, they're going early today. I don't even think I'm able to get there. 97 airtie. Probably not, because it's usual that can't get 97 anyway. Oh, Ontario WX waiting too. Okay. Wonder if Affirmative's waiting for this. I don't even know if he got the Maryland test. I think he might have missed the Maryland test. Nope, I cannot get 97 this week, as usual. Yep, I cannot get 97 this week, as per usual. So, that'll be not this week. I don't think Tropo is very good. It might be too cold for Tropo, I think, even. Um, oh, Affirmative is? Okay. It was Tropo was good. Yeah, I think it's too cold for Tropo. Something tells me it's way too cold for Tropo right now, I think. think Tropo only works like above freezing. I think once we get below 32 degrees, it becomes very not good. I don't know, but we'll see. Hopefully by March, maybe I'll be able to start pulling in 97 again. So, but we'll see what happens. All right, LWX. I know PHI tested before LWX exactly. So you missed PHI's test. Oh well, that's okay. Maybe LWX will go. I really hope they do, because PHI before LWX is wild. Oh, I know. Yeah. Yep, PHI before LWX is wild. That's for sure. So Johnny's gonna go get his test. So, come on, LWX. It doesn't take that much time to press. Oh, here we go.
This is a test of the All Hazards NOAA Weather Radio Warning Device. During what tends to be dangerous weather situations, weather radios will be automatically activated to warn of the impending hazards. Tests of these radios and warning alarm system will be conducted by the National Weather Service every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. If there is a threat of severe weather, the test will be postponed to the next available good weather.
All right, what did the 400 do over here? Yeah, it did not turn it up. Oh. Okay, now I can't turn it up. Wow, okay.
The warning alarm will only be activated for warnings in selected watches affecting the listening area. The 11 a.m. observation weather features that will affect research over the next 7 days. The temperature was 90 and dangerous wind chills are expected frequent for the weekend, blocking Canadian high pressure trains Arctic air into the region. Snow showers will be possible on and off through the week across the
And I forgot to show the Sanjin again, but there it is.
monitoring the potential for another wintry system along the eastern seaboard this weekend.
There's the Sanjin C100 scroll. There we go. LWX finally tested. Thank you, LWX. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm not going to turn that out of service just yet. Alright, let's see here. Now, how did we do over here? Now, I might be able to turn this up now. Yep. We did good. Alright, good job, LWX. Excuse me. 550 is CTP. 550 is CTP. Excuse me.
Warm 103.3. 80s, 90s, now.
Ooh, that's a good song. Nice, that's a good song. Thank you, Worm. Alright, anyway, that basically concludes the tests this week. And your collection is getting loud. Oh, nice. So, you okay forgot today was RWT day. No, okay, nice. So, anyway, I know it's about time. So, PHI and LWX going before BOX. Okay. Interesting. Wait, I'm going to turn this back on. I'm actually curious to know if Peacock still works. I don't think it does, because I think Peacock already expired, so we'll see. But I think it already expired. Also, it's news time soon anyway, so I cannot get anything NBC. I mean, I can get NBC channels, but nothing local, because why would I get anything local? Let's go ahead. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Let's get. I was curious to know if Peacock still works. I don't think it does, but maybe it does. I'm just curious to know if this still works. Oh, yeah. Something I don't want to show here. So let's see here. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Here we are. Let me see if I can go to channels and see what we can get here. Yeah, because the only thing I get is let's go ahead. Holy crap! There's Wheel. So I at least can watch these episodes. But okay, let me just go ahead and see. Let's just go ahead and see what we got for local news. See, look, this thing thinks I live in Boston. Look, it thinks I live in Boston. This thing's dumb. It thinks I live in Boston. I don't have any. I don't have any news 8. Like, look, see, I have no news 8. Like nothing at all. Nothing local. As you can see, no WGAL. Nothing. So, yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and go back to the Raku channel where the crappy stuff is. And we will go back over there. And yeah, even though my account was on there, I set up a name of account. Obviously, my name's Josh. Um, well, I call myself Josh, but that's not my actual name. But I am not going to give you my actual name because it's a piece of shit. So anyway, so y'all can call me Josh because if y'all call me anything else, then timeouts will have to be issued. But anyway, yeah, you can get WGL and that's cool. I can't. I wish I could. I can't. So, but anyway, stick yourself in your Recom R1630's weather button. I don't know what the heck. So, oh, who cares about that? Who cares? I had it on last, but who cares? But anyway, not the best RWT week for you. Oh, okay. You just posted your RWT. That's cool. Nice. So yeah, I don't. You actually use DTV and you get WHP, WGAL, WHTM, WITF, and some more, which I can't remember. You're lucky, Radio Frenzy. You at least can you at least can see local news. I can't. The closest thing I'm able to see is Baltimore. That's it. So your EAS count 2494. Okay, I'm curious to know what EAS count I started off the year with because I know we had the snow squall stuff, but I'm curious to know what I started off the year with. What did I start this year with? Um, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. 1228. Nope. Let's see here. Winter storm warning. Nope, that wasn't it. Let's see. The snow squall event evidently was what it was. New Year's squalls. That was. Let's see here. 6091. 6091 is what I started with this year. So y'all, make sure you try to remember that. I started off the year with 6091, and that was part of the snow squall event that we had. So 6091 to something. I don't know what I'm going to end this year with yet, but we'll see. Um, but last year I went from 351. I went from 3512 to 6090 was my 2025 EAS count. So I caught over 2,000 alerts from that year. Um, at least maybe about 2,500 alerts last year. So we'll see what this year holds. 6091 to who knows what. We'll see what this year does. But anyway, you had more. I see you have more on your previous channels, Dolphin. Yeah. So I don't know. I do know I'll be quitting EAS after I graduate college, which will be in May. Okay. So you only have 8 catches so far. Nice. So 24 minutes until and let's see. Oh yes, EWX does their RWT. Yes, EWX does that. Um. So anyway, you can get local news. Again, you are lucky. I wish I could get local news, but I can't. So excuse me. So I'm not really. Sometimes I'm not even dressed for the right weather because Baltimore will say something, and then I go to believe it, and then it's like completely the opposite of what they said outside, and I was like, oh great, here we go again. I'm not prepared for the right weather because, again, I had to depend on Baltimore again. So, but anyway, unfortunately, your old videos are on your old phone and deleted most of them. That sucks. So you started with 109 this year. Crazy to think I'm at 230 plus now. There you go. Well, we'll see where you are, Radio Frenzy. I'm sure once the severe weather starts, or tornado drills even. I think Florida does their tornado drill next month at some point. I don't know when, but I'm gonna try to catch as many tornado drills as I can this year. So yeah, I'm going to try to catch as much tornado drills as I possibly can this year. We'll see what happens with the tornado drills, but I'm hoping I can catch any of them this year that I'm able to get. GSP tested at 11:36 a.m. Most random all time, even though it's still in the testing window. There you go. Anyway, do I get any stations on channels 2 or 3? Nope, not really. I mean, I can pull in 589 on channel 2, but that's it. The only time I might be able to pull in channel 3 is WNG 736. Whenever Tropo comes in, I'm able to pull in WNG 736 thanks to LWX moving it from DC to Silver Spring. So, but anyway, KJY85 haven't tested yet. Oh, I don't know. Can I get those on the EAS streams? Yeah, tornado drills. Yeah, they'll happen on NWR. So they'll happen on NWR. So yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna be doing that as well. I'm most likely going to be doing a stream on here and using the iPad to screen record, or I might just record a test and get the Echo Show up here and running and see if I can get something like that on there. We'll see what I do. I don't know. We'll see what the test does this year. So, what sense does that make? So, anyway, channel 2 and 3 are Tropos only for B2. Yep, same here, pretty much. So, you only get channel 7. I get 4 and 7. That's really the only ones I can get. I can pull in channel 1, but not very great. But, anyway, let me know what it happens once you know. Yeah, I'll try to. Well, the unfortunate thing is PA doesn't even do one, which is super dumb. I think PA should definitely do something along a tornado drill, but nope, they don't. They do. For some reason, we don't do a tornado drill. Maryland did it last year, so we'll see if Maryland does it again this year. Virginia, I know is going to do it. West Virginia, I know is going to do it. North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, North and South Dakota. I take it. Oklahoma, Texas. I think those are all the tornado. Oh, and Michigan. Michigan does one too. I think those are all the states that really do it over the year. So I'll try and see if I can catch any of them this year. Hopefully I can. You see, you get 4, 6, 7, and with Tropo 1 and 2, which is 50-55. So anyway, your dog barked at me just because I fed our cat before I fed our dog. Oh wow, I mean that's really no tornadoes in PA. Well, actually, that's not true. They can and do happen. So they can and do happen. So I would not say that, Dolphin. They can and do happen in PA. Um, so it is 11:42, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang up soon. But anyway, anyway, there was little EF1 in your town last year in October. Oh wow. So there you have it. But yeah, so PA should definitely do a tornado drill, but for some reason we don't. So wait, good news. Channel 4 is WNG. Let's see, the WNG 641 is good reception near my window, so you can get it. Nice, that's cool. Remember, I saw some. Let's see. I remember seeing some vortex formation in a very bad weather day last year, but it never materialized. So actually, there can be tornadoes, and they do happen. Remember the 7/29/21 and 9/1/21 outbreaks? Yep, I remember them. I do remember them. And then 8/9/21, 8/9/24, I was under a tour. So I was under a tour. So, but yeah, so that's basically what's been happening. So hopefully this year, we don't have as much tours around here, but there might be a few. So anyway, that's pretty much what this is going to be, and we'll see what happens with the severe weather this year. I don't know when our first day is going to be, but so you got 4 to 5 tours last year. That's cool. So I forget how many tours, but I think I caught a couple tours last year. That's for sure. So we'll see how many I get this year. But but anyway, so anyhow, it is 11:44, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and end it here because obviously there's no more RWT for me to wait for this week. At least got the Maryland test, and I at least got this, and I'm gonna wait until these expire before. No, I didn't. Um, so, but anyway, no BOX tests yet. Oh wow. But anyhow, there you go. Well, at least not yet. So, but anyhow, there you go. But this thing got it. We'll get this here as well. So there's a 300 activation. I don't know if y'all really saw that during the actual RWT, but there you have it. So anyway, reverse tropo is happening. I don't get a single HD signal. Even is, let's see, except for WNNK and WRVV since they are very close. Oh wow, nice. So, but anyway, okay, well then don't call me it. That's all. That's all it is. So pulling, but I know Boston is pulling a Mount Holly. So yeah, all you gotta do, don't call me it, and you won't get any timeouts. That's all. Y'all can call me Josh, and you don't need to call me by my real name. If I catch anybody calling me by my actual name, you will be get timed out for. I think I have a 5 minutes for first defense. So, but anyhow, there you go. I do really hope that you have a great rest of your day, y'all. And it's been fun. Um, I don't really care. I don't. My name that I could care less about if my name gets leaked. If something like an address or phone number is leaked, then yeah, that's a problem. But if my name gets leaked, I don't really care. As long as nobody calls me by my actual crappy name. If you do, then you will be timed out. That's how we handle it here. But anyway, so anyway, you just call you Josh. Yes, that's good, Johnny. Yes, just call me Josh because that is what I prefer to be called. I don't like people calling me by my actual name, but of course my family doesn't respect that, so why would they? But anyway, hope you have a good rest of your time, and I'll probably go ahead and relay tests. I probably will relay tests on my IP station, so feel free to get some tests because I most likely will relay some other NWS tests that that happen on it. So there's probably going to be a lot of programming interruptions, but I most likely will be going on to my station to relay tests. So if you really want to go ahead and get other RWTs from my station, I may as well relay them on my station. So anyway, next test I'll get, I will relay on my station. But anyway, have a good week, everybody, and I hope to see y'all next week. I don't even know when I'm going to come on here next, but anyway, we'll see. Anyway, until next time, bye, y'all.